August 15th and 16th, the sun is in Leo and the moon is 2 signs before in Gemini. We have fire and we have air. When you have the sun and moon in fire and air, it makes for a lot of energy. Think of adding air to a fire. So this is very compatible. Fire people have juju. They get excited. They want to tell you a story. And Gemini's like, oh, I love that story. And they add to the story. So when you put these two people in a room together, they're going to have a lot to say. Now, announcement. This is Madonna's birthday, August 16th. I had the pleasure, I should say, of giving Madonna a reading. And I was so in awe of how much I liked her. I had a whole misconstrued idea. I didn't really know much about her music, but I liked it that way because it's great to give a reading to someone when they're somewhat famous, as she is, without being affected. So it was good that I didn't know. And I was so impressed. This Gemini Libra is such a great opportunity to talk about it. The quality of her consciousness. Leo and Gemini together has this amazing electricity because Leo is alive and kicking and Gemini is like this little kid. So there's an enthusiasm. There's a fascination. There's design. There's style. Think of Madonna and her style. And this unbelievable grand trine, the sun, here we go. The sun's in Leo, we have Uranus in Aries, and we have Saturn in Sag. So during these Tuesday and Wednesday, there's an excessive amount of energy right now. Speedy, fast, enthusiastic, wanting to show up in life, getting excited about life. If you're not feeling the energy right now this Tuesday and Wednesday, if you're feeling flatlined, let me tell you something's wrong. And yes, Mercury is retrograde. Mercury is retrograde. Yeah. Oops, it's supposed to go this way. So what happens when Mercury is retrograde is everything goes a little backwards. That's why I had to say it twice. And when Mercury is retrograde, is it really true that it's retrograde?
Retrograde on the 12th.
There you go. It's fully retrograde. Now, I want you to pay attention. Because while this juju's up, there's all this fire in the energy, and there's Moon in Gemini, Mercury is retrograde in what sign? Virgo. So we're going backwards during this whole 3 weeks when Mercury is retrograde to ask ourselves, is there anything back in the summer that I left undone? This is Gemini Leo. That my creativity didn't take care of, that I wanted to start a project, that this summer I promised myself I was going to write more, or I was going to dance more, or I was going to be creative, because that's all what Leo's about. Think of Madonna. Her creativity is astounding. I'm going to ask you, what about the Madonna in you? Where is your creativity? Well, Mercury is retrograde in Virgo. You have a chance to review and look backwards and think, this summer, I thought I was going to really promise myself I was going to be outside more. Or I promised myself I was going to clean up the garage. Or I made a pact that I was going to look for a new job. This is a great time when Gemini and Leo and the Grand Trine and Fire is here to actually ask yourselves, this is what life's about. If you sit back and you watch these funny videos and you get captured with the internet and all these spiritual books and all, you're going to miss your life. And just so you know, I am teaching an astrology class and the launching date is very soon. So if you're interested during the fall, and this is one of those things, Mercury is going retrograde, I promised I was going to study astrology. I have a school and it's starting in September. Debra Silverman, Astrology Answers, asked me to come and tell you that there's a lot of energy in the heavens, that this is Madonna's birthday, and I want to know about the Madonna in you. Are you creative? Are you alive and kicking? And if you're not, ask for help.